All right, we have some more big breaking news coming in at this hour. The IMF has now projected an impressive 11.5% growth rate for India in 2021. The IMF has now projected an impressive 11.5% growth for India in 2021, making the only country and a major economy of the world to register a double-digit growth this year amidst the coronavirus pandemic that was witnessed, where the entire world's economy was on a downfall. The International Monetary Fund's growth projections for India in its latest World Economic Outlook update released on Tuesday reflected a strong rebound as well. Let's go across to our senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor joining us over the phone line. Abhishek, this is certainly a massive update of the IMF now predicting an impressive 11.5% growth for India.
Well, this is a reflection of all the policy measures that have been taken over the last 1 year, Richard. Remember, these have been troubled times, not just for India, but for global economy. We have seen how if India tanked by 21% GDP shrinkage, the same happened in the case of the United Kingdom, with the United States, initially in the case of China as well, though, of course, China did a rebound a little early. But I think the green shoots are there for everyone to see. The tax collections are up. In fact, the GST numbers of December this year were more than the December of last year, which means we have really put the COVID constraints behind so far as economic activity is concerned. And perhaps that's getting reflected in this projection, because while the 2020 is expected to end at about 7%, 11% seems really huge. And there could be an element of base effect there. But then even accounting for that, it clearly shows that heading into the budget season, nothing could not have been better in terms of news on the economic front for the government.
Absolutely. And this is certainly big, Abhishek, in another aspect, because remember, we have been facing a tough 1 year, not just India, but the entire world, where because of the pandemic, shops have been closed, businesses had to be shut down and jobs have been lost. Despite that, the IMF projecting this impressive 11.5% growth for India certainly shows that it is on an upward trend now.
Well, absolutely. And as I said, the economic activity has picked up on the back of pent-up consumption demand that has come out, which was constrained due to COVID and the lockdown. We have fifth month now when the lockdown was lifted by and by, and now everything seems to be back to normal activity in terms of economic activity, though of course within the framework of safety guidelines in terms of masking and social distancing. What is important is that this opportunity should not be missed, and hopefully the budget would take the tide and deliver on some reforms that are needed. I mean, the government might say that these farm laws were also reforms which have been stymied by the opposition. So hopefully the government and the opposition come together on one aspect, and that is that economic growth is a non-debatable aspect of Indian politics and polity, and come together. So I think that is expected, and these numbers should really give the government the confidence to kind of persist with the reforms and not be seen to be backtracking like it happens in the case of farm laws, despite all the mayhem and anarchy that was imposed by the opposition today on Delhi.
All right. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for getting us that update. Certainly good news and a massive news coming in for the Indian economy.